Okay. It looks like every so often the office gets different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, I'm going right to the meeting room. It's just, it weirds me out when the office changes like this. Oh, that's nice and quick. Look at that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I do know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That is precisely what I wanted to do.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It is really nice in here. Look at that. Look at that. I'm trying to jump up on the chair and you can't jump. Well, okay, let's get back on our way.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, Stanley's going to keep going forward.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
You think? Alright, let's get on this thing. Or not.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back.
Oh.
You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
I fell off that thing before and I died, Mr. Narrator. I don't...
Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
I don't think so. I'm gonna die. There's no way I can survive that, Mr. Narrator. You're just trying to get me killed now. I can't go back because you closed the doors. Are you gonna make me jump? Well, he said maybe I'll survive. Maybe if I try to land on these boxes. A little more cushioned.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator Man. Okay, I hear a phone ringing. Hello? Where is it? There's a phone ringing.
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct? Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
What the heck is going on? Narrator? Are you going to tell me what's going on here? I don't understand. They're delivering boxes. What is going on? What? Where are they? Why are they delivering boxes? And where's the narrator?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I'm really confused about that box order. I don't know what that's all about.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, on my way. Boss's office. Gotcha. What about... Oh, can't get into the bathroom. Alright, right to the office, I guess.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
Yeah.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Right. Let's head now. I'm really confused by that box order thing. I don't know what was going on there, but we're going to try to go for that escape route this time around.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay, so...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, he didn't. He went this way. Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? You're just bullshit. He's full of it. Pull my leg.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I've already gone too far. I'm probably closer to the end than I am to the...
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I'm not gonna die. Well, maybe I'll... Oh. What is this? There's a light right there. I can jump. Ah! Whoa, did I just actually die? Oh! What is... I can't move!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Oh no!
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh my god. Well, it's been fun, narrator man. What?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh. Ah! Oh. Oh. Hey, are those the boxes I ordered? Where are we? What is this?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh. What have we got here?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Oh my
Do
god.
you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Wait, what? I was already dead. What is this here? The button sounds. A selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Cool. What is this? It's two doors. The set of two doors opened at the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Oh. Yeah, there's the office right there. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path of Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Hey, it's Stanley's computer. There's all the nature paintings. Look at this! It's like a little museum. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. What's over here? Filing cabinets. Office computers. This is... what is this? The credits? Over here we've got... oh, more office things. There's a picture of the maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. Oh, wow. Oh, we're seeing, like, beta stuff here. I guess we get to do a little exploring, guys. This is great. What's this? The office clock. The boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. It went from that to the... oh, it went from there to there to there. Nice. What's over here? Employee lounge. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere! Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game. I can't really hear them.
This melody of the shore would get him right back on track to where he was supposed to be in the store. Try the other one. Stanley stood on the snow.
Stood on the snow? There's no snow.
Then he pushed the number 4.
Well, they had recordings for everything. Here's the underground. Okay, I couldn't hear the narration as it was. We're going to continue on. How does this... and what's with the female narrator? Let's try to get back to her. Is there anything around this corner? No? Okay, go straight up then. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. Warzone? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. Oh, that would have been awesome! I would have enjoyed that. Oh, it's just talking about the Greenlight. When Stanley Parable went Greenlight. What is this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator questions. Well, we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials. We never found the perfect use for them. Here's a selection of those emails. That's some spam. Will the game feature copy-hoppers? Or capybaras? Give me one more, and then we'll continue on. I appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and a standalone title. I appreciate the credit given to the art, which is why I'm eager to see a sequel, prequel, standalone companion game, because art needs a good censoring. What? Could you tell me the significance of the number 1112800 is? Okay, enough. My brain's starting to hurt. More office stuff. The apartment timer, the previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending. The timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Oh! Oh, they took that out, though, because the phone just continually rings. We're going to try another phone ending next episode, guys. I have an idea for another phone ending. Variations of Stanley's office. Nice. This game design mock-up. What is it for? This is the level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as kind of an audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game. Wow. Countdown room. There's the old countdown room. We did that one. Pause screen. What is this? Zending model. The Zending went through many iterations. This room represents the 4th version of the ending, and we thought it was complete but decided to abandon and change it shortly before launch. I don't think we did that one, guys, so that's Zending. This screenshot depicts an early version of the ending known as Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Oh, so maybe there isn't a Zending ending. The Zending levers. These levers were originally part of the Zending. The player would pull a lever and the narrator would describe... I can't pull. We ran 4 major teaser trailers over the course of the game's development, each meant to convey. This is the first one, released in May 2012. It features a series of broken rooms and the voice of the narrator informing viewers that he is preparing a new version of the Stanley Parable. Oh, are we going to watch it? Alright, I'm not getting any sound, though. This is the trailer? Okay. Yeah, we're not going to watch the trailer, guys. It just looks... I can't hear the voice of the narrator anyway, so let's just get out of here. It was... What was over here? Oh, what is this? There are 2 options, 1 option, and then vent. A vent? Is there a vent? The flow of hallways was the first stars numbered it. Ultimately, it was the simplest version that won out. Oh. A vent would have been neat. Alright, so where was the ending? Or the exit? It was up here, I believe. Let's get out of here and see how this ending plays out. Well, actually, what is this first? The countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. The freedom ending. Yeah, we did that one. That was the first episode. Oh.
Oh, look at these 2. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Well, turn you off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these 2. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Ooh. I guess I let time choose for me. Hello? Am I truly dead? Wait. Keep... hello? This is a really long black screen. Narrator lady? Hello? Well, it looks like that's the end of that one. Okay, guys, so that's crazy. I'm still dead. I'm just still dead. We gotta hit begin the game again. Wow. And here we are back in the office again. And our boxes still haven't arrived. But anyhow, guys, we're going to call it right there. Remember to come back next time, and we're going to continue on and try to get a few more of these endings, because I still have a couple more ideas as to what we can do. And then I'm going to have to start looking online to figure out how to get the last few. But anyhow, guys, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. And this is StephenFlagg. I'll check you later.